Hi everyone. Right, well, sorry it's taken such a long time to post an update on our small holding here. It's been about 8 months since I posted a video, from what I've seen on YouTube anyway, and it's been far too long, so I must apologise really. I have had one or two excuses. They are excuses at the end of the day, not reasons at all. My laptop broke down, so I had to sort that one out. Work got busier, and so that was a bit more of a distraction, as it were. And also, I found it quite difficult to come up with new things to talk about, to be honest. I sort of run out of ideas. Did quite a few videos on the Vineyard, which I'm sure you've seen. And yeah, I was struggling as to think what else I could talk about. Anyway, I've got a few updates that I can show you in this video. We put in the borehole, although it's not totally finished. We haven't run lines down to the Vineyard from the borehole yet. It's just been so wet here. February, I think, has been the wettest on record in Herefordshire anyway, and it's just you just can't get any tractors or anything like that onto the ground because it just churns it up too badly. So that's been a bit of a nightmare. But anyway, I'll leave you to the rest of this video. It just shows some of the things that we did in the summer last year. And it's now March 2024, so I'll have to crack on and get a few more videos made for you. But anyway, I'll leave you to it. Well, it's taken about a week or so of drilling through relatively hard sandstone and everything down to get down into the softer marl, which is where the aquifers run. Behind me are all the driving shafts or whatever rods that have gone down into the ground. There's about 20 there, about 3 meters long. Anyway, we're 60 meters down into the ground, and that's where we're going to terminate. So that's about 200 feet roughly, something like that. So the next stage is to line the borehole properly, and at the moment we've got a pipe going down with a pump at the bottom, and it's just pumping water out just to sort of clear it really, and that's working well. So fingers crossed we're on the final stretch, as it were, to actually get a proper borehole working for us. One result of digging a borehole is that you do produce quite a lot of spoil, as it were, that comes out of the hole, and water's being pumped down to blast the spoil out of the hole, and as a consequence you get quite a lot of sort of mud and mess being formed, and you can see the sort of river of mud essentially that's been formed out of the hole that's been created. But anyway, that will soon wash away, and I'm not really concerned about that too much really, as it's only water and ground up sandstone, so that's neither here or there really. And after all said and done, all we've got left now is just a metal cover in the ground, and underneath that is the borehole and all the pipe work that should take all the water up from the ground. And behind us there is the little barn that I built for the pump house. Now, as you can see, we've got so much mud. It's just been a nightmare to get the tractor on the ground and all the rest of it. It's just been awful. So work has stopped a little bit on the borehole, trying to get all the lines running over to the vineyard. That's going to be a job for when it dries out. Well, it's the middle of March now, 2024, and the vineyard is actually looking really quite organised and good. It's sort of, we're ahead of our time a little bit on the vineyard, so I'm quite pleased at how the state we're in for the forthcoming year. The vines are still very dormant though, and they haven't really started to wake up yet, although there is some sign that some of the buds are just beginning to swell perhaps a little bit. Yeah, I think they're probably, give it another couple of weeks into April, they will have woken up. All our morning walks are a wet affair now, and Pepper has to be showered off every morning, which she doesn't really appreciate. The other thing which I've managed to actually finish for once is the new solar panels, and also the battery bank which I've put in, also along with the Victron distribution boards and everything like that. I'm going to actually make a separate video. It's probably going to be my next video, to give you a real sort of in-depth update of what I've done, what I've sort of found over the complete year now that we've had it installed, and the performance and everything like that, the batteries that I've used, and also well, any other information I can think of. But we've had this now in for a year, and I must say I'm really, really pleased with it. It's almost like sort of a plug in and leave and forget about it almost, but you can monitor it on your phone and see exactly what it's doing, and it's just brilliant. I can't sort of recommend it enough, really. It is one that I've done myself, installed it myself to the specifications that the the handbooks and the instructions give you. So it's not difficult to install. You just got to sort of concentrate and think what you're doing. And hopefully I've done it all right. But as I say, it's been in for a year and it's been really good. So I'm going to do this in a separate video. So lots more projects to do in 2024. As soon as I've completed a video, I'll post it up to YouTube for you. I hope you enjoyed this quick update anyway, and also I'll catch you in the next one. Okay, until then, bye for now.